Previously on Empirecraft. Maybe that wasn't the best way to make new friends. Dennis!
Why is this purple sheep person killing everyone?
I do not support NFTs.
You said you were gonna kill me earlier.
No, I said I would possibly kill you eventually. It's been about 2 months. I may have just recorded one episode, edited that episode, and then decided I hated editing. You've missed basically everything. Actually, I've been living up here for the past 2 months. There was a little house here, but I just got rid of it a few days ago. After 2 months, the first thing that's happened is, and by the way, throughout all of it, that's a death counter on that tab menu up there. I've not died a single time. Recent data loss has nothing to do with that number being 0. I've totally, absolutely managed to not die a single time. Yeah, anyways, so, yeah, I just finally moved out a couple days ago. I built this, it's not the best, not the most high quality thing, but it's pretty good for me. I have a little flag over there, that's a work in progress still. So yeah, that's a project I'm working on, a little excavation project. I've been working on that. It turned out to be a lot more than I could handle in the time frame I had. Anyways, after taking 2 months to finally move out from the top of that mountain, which I took down the tiny little hut that was there, but it's base. I might as well have been living without it, because the amount of times that a creeper has walked in there to all of my chests and blown every single one of them up. It's happened 5 more times than I would have liked, at least. So, yeah. Anyways, now that I've moved out, well, it's time to move again. So, basically, this entire island is no longer safe. Some stuff has happened. So, it all started with this little wedding invite. It is currently actually the 12th of May. It was moved back to Friday for people's schedules, but yeah, this just happened. The wedding of Lion and Riza. So I obviously maybe not so obviously, but Lion and Riza and I at some point Lion forcibly adopted. I don't know. I was meant to be the ring bearer at this wedding, basically. But the thing is, I was so comfortable in my new house, may have overslept a bit and missed the whole thing. I built a whole house, made sure to be well rested. I even edited my skin a bit so I'd look nice for the wedding. I was meant to be the ring bearer of this wedding. I was meant to present Lion and Riza with their rings, which were a netherite axe and a netherite sword. But it turned out to be a very good thing, for me at least, that I missed the wedding, because the wedding kind of blew up and killed everyone. Now, luckily this is Minecraft, and, when you die you just walk it off. At least that's what I would do if I ever died. Lol. Because that, again, totally no data loss happened. But yeah, that aside, if I ever died I would just walk it off, and that's exactly what everyone did. Except they didn't. They physically walked it off, but emotionally everyone is horribly scarred and traumatized, and no one trusts anyone anymore. So, except for some select groups. So, basically, we can't live here anymore. It took me 2 months to build this house, but we're gonna have to go build a new one somewhere else. On that note, let's go on a little tour of everything that has been lost, of everything that's happened in the last 2 months. So yeah, you can tell pretty clearly what I've been through. I've kept every single item I've collected up here. Most of it still, not most of it, the least important of the things are still here. I have a little smelter set up. Anytime someone gave me a gift, I didn't have a lot of room in my house, so I just kept the storage that they put it in, and proceeded to store more random junk in there because my chests kept getting filled. I don't think I got through all of day one. So day one, there was also a little race to kill the Ender Dragon that didn't make it because I can't edit videos. Okay, but yeah, I had the prime dragon egg. Let's just fly over here. Not these. Those are my spending diamonds. I got the prime diamond and the prime dragon egg. I'm not sure if the prime god apple was day one, but those are all items. Those were all the first of their kind on the server. I've secured all of those to do something with. I don't know what anymore. I've done some mining off stream. Actually, this was probably mostly mined on stream. This little project. So basically, this is a giant vein, like a blood vessel. So just don't question that, okay? And why I took the time to dig out this entire mountain, because that's not done yet. Let's just tour the server. So that's spawn. There's some nether portals. It looks really cool. Not much else going on though. If I broke my bed and then died, which I never do, then I'd respawn here. What's green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels. So we all built shops around. This is the shopping area. This is Cheese Miney Things, where server owner Cheese sells miney things, and a little ender chest and a big ender chest here. This is Lion and Riza's housing area. It's a good thing we're the only one on the server, because last time I spoke to Lion and Riza, who are technically my adopted parents on this server canonically, they threatened to murder me if I didn't leave, because while I was napping over there in my new house, someone murdered everyone else except me. So yeah, they have lots of pets. They have a nice. I don't know if this is a chandelier. Like, it's not really a chandelier, but like it feels like a amethyst chandelier to me. You know. They have some stuff. Ooh, valuables. What's in there? Nothing good. Okay. Yeah. Lion and Riza's house here. Pretty cool. We've made many memories here. This is where I was adopted, I think, by four. I didn't get a say in this. I don't even remember why it happened exactly. It just kind of did. I think Lion wanted to be able to tell me what to do, and it didn't really work out. I have no idea what this building is, and these are skeleton horses that I also have no idea where these came from. This is a great tour of the server so far. Those are non-skeleton horses, so the difference is these have a lot more flesh than those do. Generally, I prefer to have flesh, but these skeleton horses are built different, basically. This is Jake's bee sanctuary. If I open the doors and forget to close them, then bees will escape, so this is video evidence that I remembered to close the doors. There is a lot of honey in here, if we ever need to steal honey, but we'd never do that. Turtle Cove, no entry without Jake's permission. Do we end? Just gonna like dip my toes in and then leave. And don't tell Jake I did that. But the reason we'd never steal from Jake is because we'd be hurting small business. Okay, well, we wouldn't be hurting small business that badly because it's not even stocked with honey, but we would be hurting small business if we stole from Jake. If we need honey, we have to support Jake's exotic animal shop. Next up, we got who wants to firework? Who wants to up? Someone explain what this means to me in the comments, please. I don't get it. First structure we have here is this nice mess of a little bit of black stone, a little bit of purple stained glass. This is what we call modern art. A modern art display right in front of these two doors here. I thought this was a different structure, but it's just empty. I helped build this, though. I was there for building this. I did a little bit of helping this. This is Mod's farm. So we built this, and I say we because I technically showed up and placed a few blocks down while they were building with the actual schematic. This was built for Mod's automatic like farm thing to go inside of this. It was built specifically with this 10 by 10 area right here. This is where crops would go, and dispensers would like harvest the crops automatically. So naturally what they did is they planted a bunch of potatoes outside of it, because that is exactly what this structure's for. I don't know what anymore. This is person. The person. No context. This is a wall of severed heads. I prefer to keep my severed heads in organized boxes, but this is Mod's house. Pretty basic. No one's gonna live here anymore because, yeah, it's a true ghost town. This is the storage, I think. Yeah, this is where we go if anyone who wants to steal stuff from Ray, Mod, and Jake, this is where you go for it. There is a nice block of wood. This is actually a load-bearing tiny wood block. If I broke this, there's a non-zero chance the entire house would collapse down on it. And this is a severed right head. Yes. This is a little blacksmith area. No one is smithing in here. There's some cobwebs. It seems like no one's been here for a while. They should really... There are cobwebs up there and holes in the roof. They should really consider like fixing this place up. It's kind of a ghost town. Well done. This is a well, and it was well done. Secrets of this well, actually. Not many people know this, but if you go inside of the well and just stand here for about a minute, you won't... I was going to say you would drown, but you won't drown, because apparently there's a conduit somewhere. But also, if you go even farther down, the bucket that'd be at the bottom of that chain normally is right here. Over here we got Kaz and Jono's area, building area. I don't know who built what, so it's Kaz and Jono's. They're the same person basically. If you just, it's fine. Don't worry about it. This is definitely Kaz's. This is Kaz's diamond pile, and this is Kaz's netherite pile. He likes to flex his wealth just a little bit, and this is a house here. It is a nice house. I've only been here like once or twice, but it's a nice area. This road has beans in it, I'm noticing. Oh, this is Mod Zombie Spawner. We're not going to pay him to tour it. Just noting that there are 3 enders on the server. This is a netherite block with a cake on it. No! Wait, no! Oh no, I've made a mistake. Anyways, this is... Oh my god, this is the Encanto house. This is, Casita. How did I not know about that? This is disturbing. That's what this is. Yeah, this is a recreation of the house from Encanto. Unfortunately, it doesn't... Like, if I go up here and then jump off, it won't, like, move to catch me or anything. I think that's kind of a design flaw, not gonna lie, but other than that, it's pretty good. This is a grave. Ah! This is another grave. This, with multiple severed heads on it, because this is actually a mass grave, honoring every single time Mod has died. How did that get here? Are you a little lost? And this is a tower with an enchantment table on it. This is a really cool... Oh, it's like a double banner. I found Nemo. There's been whole movies made about finding Nemo, and he's just right there. This is Cheese Barn. That's Cheese House over there. I almost got the two mixed up. I don't know where this tower came from. Wait, that's another Cheese House. This is... Wait. That's a barn. This is a mysterious tower that I actually didn't know was here and has nothing in it. Okay. This is Cheese House? Question mark? I know one of these structures is Cheese House. It's empty now, and I don't know if that's because this entire island's been abandoned in the last day, or because that's the wrong building. But one of these is definitely Cheese House. And this is... Animals go in here, right? Yes, okay. That's the stables. This is the barn. I get it now. I think I knew that. I don't... Anyways, Will Dowie shop. This is Red's shop. some stuff is sold here. I think this is Red's at least. Services. Sign here. Name. Yeah, this is Red's shop. This is the courthouse. It actually just got a remodel recently, so this was originally built by Will. And then all of a sudden, no one was looking for a few seconds, and that old courthouse was completely replaced with this structure with with the judge right here. And like I don't we don't know how it happened. Like, no one asked to completely tear it down and rebuild it. It just kind of happened one day. Uh, but it does look really nice. Yeah, this is Will's roller coaster. It's a very exciting roller coaster. You go around here and then you get stuck here because someone messed it up. And I'm not naming any names, but I think it was Ray. This is a shop that would sell. Oh, this just sells emeralds. That would sell Totems of Undying if purple was ever on in the last little while to restock it. That's the main thing it sells. And here's some lore that I actually know stuff about. So, beginning of the server, someone just went in. This used to be a forest. There used to be trees here, but it was a bit we kind of industrialized the area. So, yeah, there's these cakes here. Free cake sampling, conditions apply. And we just started adding some things. Like, someone put the sign, it's totally safe to eat food you found in the forest. And I added this one. Why is the cake growing mold on it? Seems sketch. Someone else added, tastes okay though. Yeah, it's fine. The cake totally don't turn people into wooden signs. Yeah, there's not a single problem with those cakes. So, I don't know if it's safe to eat the cakes. There is mold growing on the table and presumably on the cakes. An central grove of the Order of the Pie Makers. We loaf all who walk the pie way. That's the way the cookie crumbles. It's no longer a grove. Hate to break it to the Order of the Pie Makers, but a grove's been kind of taken over by shops. And this is not what Dezetta's house looked like last time I was here, which I swear was not that long ago. Ah! I don't know where this egg came from. Dezetta's home. Was this here before? I don't know. I know there was stuff inside the mountain. Did I just not notice this? This part I recognize. This is Dezetta's, this is what I thought was Dezetta's house, but apparently Dezetta has another house. This is where Dezetta's farms and stuff are. There's, an animal sanctuary there. Little bit of animal cruelty going on down in the basement. And this is the worst stairs experience I've ever had, so I'm gonna leave. What kind of there's a slab there, but you still have to jump. What is this? What is this? What is this? I'm definitely judging this. Anyways, let's go to Will's house. So if you walk in here, this is the community bin. This was established on the first day of the server. I think this was here in my last video. Yeah, blah blah blah. Will is Savage's shop. Will is Savage. Pronounced it that way. It's great. That is definitely the way he prefers that to be said out loud. Yeah, but this isn't actually his house. His actual house is over there. This is just his old house that he used to live in. And it has a little bit of a problem with villagers getting out, but yeah, it's a house. This was built in the first few days of the server. It has a whole door and torches and mob proofing and everything. Which seems a bit overkill to me. All you really need is to live in a mountain that's slightly prone to creepers blowing up your entire storage area, but as if one house wasn't enough, he went and built another house over here. Mod heads are the most common item on the server. This is Greg Led, limited edition, 64 diamonds. It's an NFT. This is a room full of chests. Yeah, none of them actually have anything in them. It's just kind of there. These have carrots. This is the guard. So how this security system works is, if you go in there and then walk out with anything you're not supposed to, then this security guy sees you and judges you as harsh. You see this face, right? This face is judging you, and that one too. That's another one. They will gossip about you so much if you steal anything. It's unbearable. This points in different directions if you right-click it. Right now it's pointing that way. And right now it's pointing that way. And that way. Now it's pointing at the deep slate chest. But now it's pointing at the armor chest. This is Hallie's room. Hallie paid Will money, and then, like, Will built a room for her. And if we go over here, we have the house of Lena. Here it is, our final destination. We have some cats, Artemis, Apollo. Oh my god. Oh my gods. Artemis and Apollo. Lena's captured the gods of the sun and the moon. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe it's not safe to trespass here. So anyways, the moral of the story is always oversleep when you're invited to weddings so that you don't have to go to them, so that you don't get murdered like everyone else. Sleeping is pog. Never wake up on time. Never go to things. I'm sure Lion will forgive me. I was only threatened a little bit with murder. For now, this is goodbye to the one united empire. From here on out, we're splitting up into much smaller empires. From here on out, I guess we can't really call it Empirecraft. From here on out, it's Empire's Craft. I'm told Empire's Craft was taken by someone with a lot more clout than me. So, if you want to fix this so that we can claim the name Empire's Craft and kind of gentrify it from those other guys, then subscribe so that we have enough clout to steal the Empire's Craft name from them.